The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
He's a true alpha male.
Braun Breaker, ready to dominate. Breaker has had a meteoric rise in this in-ring career, both in NXT and on the main roster.
Yeah, Breaker firmly believes that actions speak louder than words. You better reinforce the ring, because here comes destruction. He has been on a path of absolute destruction as of late, and some would say taking things to extreme lengths.
Won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, and yet has only become more dangerous.
Introducing the challenger from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed. And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker.
Who's going to lay claim to the workhorse title here tonight?
The Intercontinental Championship held by over a dozen WWE Hall of Famers, the likes of Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart.
Well, that title symbolizes the workhorse of WWE. It certainly has a history of being the largest stepping stone any individual can climb. Known to put superstars on the map. All facts that these men know very well. And a series of vicious stomps. And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically.
Setting it up. And Reed is taking command of this one.
Reed's a wrecking ball in motion. Oh, get ready. He's waiting for the perfect time. Up high. Crossbody from the top. Absolutely squashed their opponent there. Look out. Suicide dive. What a display of fearlessness we just witnessed. That's the kind of attitude you need to take yourself to the next level.
Corey, Braun Breaker is an intimidating powerhouse of an opponent. How exactly do you deal with him in the ring?
I think you need to have a bullfighter's mentality, Cole. Focus on baiting Braun into overextending himself and making a mistake. He'll be seeing red as you dodge his offense.
What a shot. That can knock you out.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. The count continues.
Time to get back in there. Heading back to the ring. He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Wicked clothesline. The pin for the championship. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough.
Things have really reached critical mass with this rivalry, guys. The best way I can describe the state of things right now is disruptive. They really don't care about how this affects anyone else as long as they can just get their hands. Spear!
The champ delivering when it counts. Precision offense into the pin. This could be...
Do you guys think that this will finally end this rivalry? This big victory here?
Well, we certainly hope so. These two proud competitors gave it their all, but the loser not too happy.
I don't think this rivalry is anywhere near finished.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Here comes the talented Maxine Dupree.
Michael, it's pronounced Dupree.
Maxine has really proven herself to be a student of the game, always looking to learn and get better.
Now we can see the improvement in her in-ring abilities every time she sets foot in the ring.
Yeah, she might just surprise us with something again tonight.
The role model in the building. Everyone's thrilled. Even you, Cole.
I have cautious optimism.
A true history maker and the first ever women's Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, Bayley's a woman who reestablished herself with a record-breaking Royal Rumble win and a championship victory at WrestleMania.
The former leader of Damage Control, who now wants to lead the women's...
Introducing the challenger from San Jose, California, Bayley. And her opponent from Phoenix, Arizona, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Maxine Dupree.
The Women's Intercontinental title up for grabs tonight. This is going to be good, guys. The Women's Intercontinental Championship is on the line.
Every woman in WWE has their sights set on this title. It has earned a lot of prestige.
And I think tonight's match will add even more.
Going up to the second rope. Oh, look at this hanging armbar. Great way to break your opponent's arm.
And she wisely heads back to the ring. All tied up now.
Getting pushed into the corner. Strong show of strength here.
Collar and elbow.
Into a painful wrist lock.
What's the manager doing under the apron?
Grabbing an item from under the ring is perfectly within the duties of being a manager.
Switching it up in a hammerlock. Good decision by the ref. Clearing the ring like that.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. She's in a bad way here.
Now they're just punishing their opponent now.
Just battering their opponent.
She is trying to shake the cobwebs, but she can barely stand.
Like a cruise missile from the second row. And into the pin. Title on the line. Oh! Power right out at one.
That's still a quick kick out at this point.
A reversal. Well scouted.
Beautiful hip toss. The champ creating some distance with that move. A bone-rattling knee.
Amongst the women of WWE, Bayley isn't really seen as a powerhouse, Corey. How does she compensate for that supposed weakness in her game?
With cunning strategy, Cole. Bayley knows she won't win matches with quick, bombastic offense, so she slowly wears her opponents down. Using well-planned offense,
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash! And Maxine has picked up the pace.
It's like a muzzle's being placed on Bayley's offense.
Oh, just scrubbing the face on the canvas.
Man.
And an elbow drop to follow.
Knee drop.
Forearms for the second rope.
Driving down.
Arm wringer.
Their opponent but gets countered with a right hand.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
There's been a lot of back and forth between them these past few weeks.
Yeah, Cole, I don't know how this is going to end, but I have a feeling it's not going to be pretty.
Bayley could be thinking about the end.
There's their latest plans.
We might see a new champion crowned. Oh, man, this might be it.
Two. Do you guys think that this will finally end this rivalry, this big victory here?
Well, we certainly hope so. These two proud competitors gave it their all, but the loser not too happy.
I don't think this rivalry is anywhere near finished.
Spent a decade atop WWE with the accolades to prove it. Here comes the man.
The WWE Universe on its feet for Becky Lynch.
And his opponent from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch.
From underdog to the top of the food chain.
Becky Lynch is ready for a fight, and ready to put everyone on notice.
It is amazing in such a short period of time, Becky Lynch has become one of the most popular superstars in WWE. Here we go with Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Double underhook.
Sit on into the armbar. The arm's trapped. Not finding an easy way to get out of this one.
Trying to get out of the submission. And does. Locking up with one another.
Transitions into a side headlock.
Maneuvering out and into control of the situation.
Getting grounded and now put into a headlock.
Oof. Takes a controlling hold. She heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Collar and elbow tie-up.
Getting out and slapping on the wrist lock. And look at this, able to get wrist lock control. And found a way to turn the tables, holding on to a wrist lock. Oh, ouch!
Slips out with the counter and able to apply the hammerlock.
Rotating out of that to apply a chin lock now. Knee right to the back.
Right into the cover. And easily kicks out of the count.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight.
Being placed in the corner here.
Becky Lynch looking to embarrass her opponent.
Driving the elbow.
Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here.
The rope's playing a little savior here.
God, face first. Straight into the pin. Raises the shoulder before the 1 count.
Not enough. Becky Lynch has a hold of the arm. And the disarm.
And the ropes will force the hold to be released. I have to imagine that Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins know every single trick in each other's book. With all that shared knowledge, how can one of them gain the upper hand?
Easy. If you know what your opponent knows.
Becky.
There's a no-hold slam. Is there any fight left in Rollins?
And into the cover. Somehow he kicked out.
Seth freaking Rollins with a close freaking call. I don't know how he survived that.
And Becky Lynch is nothing if not a thinking woman's competitor. Surely she's already thinking about her next steps.
With this level of hostility, it was only a matter of time before we saw it reach this point.
Yeah, Corey, the raw bitterness between them is almost palpable.
Watch out!
He just flipped the script there.
Well-placed kick.
And look at this now, yes, applying the submission hold.
This is the worst spot she can be in.
Has
a single leg camel clutch and a great counter. Stops that offense from connecting.
Rollins, kick to the gut. Oh, pedigree.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
2 count. Wards off the pin at 2.
What a match.
Uh-oh. We're gonna see it.
Stop.
We've seen this win matches for Rollins.
Into the cutter. She kicks out. I don't believe it.
Jaws on the floor. What is it going to take? Really, what will it take to keep Becky Lynch down?
You don't make it to the big time by staying down that easily.
How often do you see Seth Rollins come up that short, that close? He's got to be livid right about it.
Double underhook. Sit out, slam into an armbar. Beautiful combo. Can the Visionary hang on?
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
There's a crucifix. Nicely done.
We might want to get mobile, boys.
Let's hope the visit to our desk is on from the top.
Whoa, look out. That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat. Looking to put this one away here. And a win here tonight. That'll change your career.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
The very dangerous Jimmy Uso.
Hey, Saxton, no yeet.
Shows power over blood, betrayed his own brother.
Listen, Jimmy Uso did what he had to do. Jimmy only did what was necessary.
And now we know. The King of Strong Style has arrived.
Prepare to witness striking ability on a whole different level.
Yeah, even if some of those strikes aren't legal.
Introducing the challenger. From San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy.
Ooh. This is all for the highly decorated United States Championship.
Harley Race, the inaugural champion, truly a tough man's title. This is all for the right to call yourself the United States Champion. To put yourself in the echelon of John Cena, Ricky Steamboat, Steve Austin, some of the greats of all time.
Over 40-plus years of history for the United States Championship, and a new chapter is written tonight.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash. Taken down by the neck. Raking the face with their forearm. And oof. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. Oof. And a stomp to the gut.
Shoulders down, championship at stake. And Shinsuke Nakamura powers out.
Not even a 2 count for him.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Double chicken wing. Tiger suplex.
Right on the back of the neck.
Getting the win here is going to take all of Jimmy Uso's cunning, his best schemes, his most creative tricks. We need to see them all on full display.
I'm not sure his opponent would appreciate your enthusiasm, Corey, but I get where you're coming from. And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there. Boom! Good defense from him. Bringing this back into the ring.
Referee setting the ring aside, clearing the way for any future damage.
Boom! Nice. And that has to bring Jimmy down a peg.
Yeah, Shinsuke's offense looks finely tuned there.
He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target. From the top. Double axe handle connects.
The champ with the cover. Gets the shoulder up after one there.
These men knew this match was going to be hard-fought.
Producing a trampling. Nakamura keeping the match at his pace.
Jimmy here in a disheartening position. At will.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Oh. Nakamura, plus a stop. As the arm bars stretch in, punishing stretch.
Jimmy's looking helpless to every attack.
I don't think anyone can stop Nakamura now.
Sit down, gourd buster. The challenger is getting torn into.
You really can't overstate the sheer force that Nakamura can hit you with. King of strong style with a massive slam.
Shinsuke Nakamura. Here we go for the championship. He kicks out at 2.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Gets lifted into position. Body slam. There's no questioning the abilities of Shinsuke Nakamura after this display.
Jimmy here in a disheartening position.
Nakamura looking to finish this off. Kinshasa.
Perfect execution from the champ.
2.
Shinsuke Nakamura continues to be among the greatest to hold this title.
Here is your winner, and still WWE United States Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura.
He wasn't giving up that title. No way.
Statement made. He wants everyone to know this is his title.